Hello.
We're back.
We are round two.
Hi, everyone.
I just had to get my phone up so I can see chat.
Let me pop it out anyway. Pop out, pop out, pop out. Chair. Pump it out.
Oh.
All right, you need to be quiet, young lady.
And besides us trying to talk to Mona this morning, Donna Dixon was the first one here.
What happened? Where'd my chat go?
And then Melanie says, why can I see your chats and you're not live? Because, Melanie, we were having a slight problem this morning. And it wasn't me this time.
It wasn't.
Hi, Joydy. How are you?
Oh, I thought we were in private chat.
No. We were chatting on YouTube.
Well, good thing they didn't hear me talking about my machine. They thought, what kind of channel is this?
That was funny.
Turn this way in case Haley tries to
come
come out.
Joydy says, you hear them, Melanie?
Oh, they can hear us?
No,
because I was coming to be the first one, and they were already on here. But we were just in the chat, Melanie. Hi, John. How are you?
That's what I get for thinking.
And Sheila is awake for this one.
Yay!
Melanie, thinking if on phone, Zoom, or computer, I would hear what you hear. And Sheila, she's saying, are they on? And then Joydy says, not yet. And then she says, ta-da, here they come. Oh, Sheila says, now I'm getting the countdown. There we go. Hi, Regina. Hi, Muriel.
hello, everybody.
Hi.
And Cheryl Cruz. And Jim is here. And Joyce JK.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Joyce.
Hello.
And we got Katie. How you doing there, Miss? Donna Dixon. Oh, I already mentioned Donna Dixon.
Hey, girl.
She says it's the BS channel.
It is.
Hi, Christina. Let's see. I'm almost down to the bottom. Okay, I think I'm there. Yay.
Hi, Joydy.
Well, I haven't seen you for a while. It's weird not having Leanna on in the morning. That's where I usually see most of it.
She's on too early for me.
I'm working on my flower farm. I'm doing the square chair right now.
Scraps.
I think Mona's doing some scraps.
Lisa's doing scraps too.
Woo!
Well, I finished the cow quilt, so I'm hoping to make some backing out of these scraps.
I'm working on scraps because I had to find something to do.
I always have
because she has secret projects that she
I can't show the secret projects. That's for another discussion.
I already know.
Me too.
I'm sure they do too. I got lots of projects, just not enough time.
Yeah. That's the way with me.
And this isn't even a block I'm making. I don't know what it's going to turn out. I guess we'll find out. open them up and see what's what. None of them are the same. And they're not cut too straight either.
How is Honey this morning? She's good. She's tired out. She went for her stroll this morning with her dad. They left, I guess it was after we were live this morning. They left and went on their stroll. They stroll for about 30 to 40 minutes. And she has friends on her stroll that are outside, and sometimes she runs the fence with them, and sometimes she.
Joy T, I do that all the time. I organize and reorganize and reorganize the projects.
So do I, because I lose them. And then I'll find another project. Then I'll end up with a big mess, and I'm like, what happened? I was cleaning here.
Yep.
But I'm hoping to get all my supplies upstairs eventually. And still
files.
And I can lose some weight running up and down the steps to grab something. Or fall down and break my neck again.
Oh no.
I found the pictures they showed up in my history of when I fell down the steps. Oh my gosh, those bruises were nasty. Haley had a birthday party here yesterday.
Did she?
Yep. For her 2 dogs.
Oh, that's right.
It was a year since we adopted them. So she had little ice cream. She made them little ice cream sundaes with a little dog treat on them. And she bought them. She thought she was buying these little tiny sheep. And they had birthday hats on it and everything. That's sweet. The toys were like this. The one's bigger than Bob. But he was dragging it around by its head. So it was funny. And then she thought she was going to feed them their ice cream in my living room. I go, oh no, you go take them out to the dining room.
Mona, did you see that I figured out the issue, my SF-101 issue?
No, I must have missed it. Did you guys say goodbye, so I left.
No, I posted it in Discord.
Oh, I haven't been on Discord except for this morning to say hi.
I figured out my issue. Because I thought I generally do not use SF-101. I use that 911FF, the Pelon 911FF.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there was just too many Fs and ones. I don't know. I got confused.
Yeah, I usually go in first thing in the morning in Discord and say hi. And then after lunch, before I take my nap, then I catch up on everything everybody's been doing all day. And then I usually check again in the evening to see if there was anything I missed. I try and limit it because otherwise you're in there all day. Although some days I'm in there all day playing that stupid game.
Oh, it took me forever to win one of the levels yesterday.
Oh, I know. I got so excited. Haley was laughing. I think I'm on 79.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure, but I was stuck on it forever. I was getting ready to throw something. So I'm like, it can't be my phone because I don't want to buy a new one. Keep an eye on my bobbin thread. Today, I'm going to go out after the live. That's why I'm still in old clothes, because I'm going out to do a little more weed eating. And because now that they've removed some of the stuff, I can get in there and actually do it. And I want to sprinkle some ant poison around right before it rains. And I got to fill and blow up my pool. I didn't go in the pool yesterday because I thought they were coming and I didn't want to be out there, and then trying to be a beach whale to get out of there before they come in the yard. I'm like, no.
I was gonna say they would think, oh, this is a different kind of house call.
Uh,
Because being my age and with this bad arthritis and autoimmune, it takes me a couple tries for one to get off the raft because for some reason this raft I stick to it and then I can't just get up. I fall over into the pool, and then once I get into the pool, then I have to try and get myself up. It's a whole process. Nobody wants to see it.
I would like to see it just so we can laugh. Because it would be hilarious if I was out there doing it too. I mean, yeah, I'm a
When Kaylee and I are swimming into that little pool, we laugh the whole time because I'm not one to like sit still until I get just comfortable, and then the sun has to be just perfect, and it drives her nuts. She just wants to get in, sit down, and be done. But no, I got to try and get a drink, and I have no, what do you call it, core strength. So you should see me trying to scoot up just long enough to take a drink of tea and go back, go up and back. And then I'll try to roll on my sideways to get a drink, and then the next thing you know, I'm head first in the pool. My drink goes flying. That's quite a chore. I actually get a workout in there. But when I get back on vacation, I said that the last time, I said I am going to start exercising. It's getting out of control over here, the rolls. I was watching a video from last year, this year. My God, my stomach has tripled. So quilting is not figure friendly.
No, it's not. Because you sit on your hind end all day.
Yep. Well, even with the cutie, I've been standing, but then last week I couldn't take it anymore. I sat down and did it.
Well, Linda, right now I have my old brother, old Daryl. And if that one doesn't work, I'm going to try the other Daryl.
Oh.
My brothers.
I thought you said Cold Daryl.
It's my brother Daryl. It's my other brother Daryl.
Yeah, I don't name mine because I could never remember the name. So.
Well, I didn't name it until Friday when I was talking about him,
but that's funny though.
That's when I started saying, "Well, that one over there, Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl."
I used to love that on the New Heart. That was so funny.
Yeah.
They were making fun of me.
And like,
at least now you know which ones I'm talking about.
And they got such big applause for it too.
Well, I thought it was hysterical.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, I like the dry humor of it.
Well, I like
kids are like, oh, I didn't have kids then. That was an old show.
I liked all of Bob Newhart's shows.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I remember watching the one when he was. Is that the one where he was the psychiatrist or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was good.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ending of that show was so good.
I don't know if I remember seeing the ending.
The ending was, and it's not a spoiler, but because it's so old. The ending was. Remember, they had. Well, maybe that's not the psychiatrist one. They owned an inn on that one with the Larry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But there was the Newhart show that they had. He was a psychiatrist, right?
Yeah, and the secretary was Carol or something.
Yeah.
And
She had the big teeth.
And I think at the last Newhart show that he did, it was he woke up like everything was a dream with his wife from the now I'm getting confused, but it was because it's all Newhart to me. I don't remember the names of the Newhart. Right. He woke. That's right, Don. He woke up in bed with his wife from his first sitcom, and told her that he had this dream. It was really good. Let's try this again. I like it. I like Newhart.
Yep, I do too. I liked him when he was on Big Bang Theory too. It was hysterical.
He was awesome.
In my opinion.
He is. He's really good. I like him.
Yeah.
He was also in The Librarian. If you ever watched.
I loved him in The Librarian.
I don't think I saw that.
That's a Noah Wiley.
Yeah.
So
I'll have to look it up.
And that's pretty old too.
I need a new old show to watch.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yep.
I like to binge watch the old shows.
Okay.
After I come back in today, take a shower and get all nice and cozy, I'm gonna finish watching Elspeth.
You haven't finished it yet?
No, I watched a few episodes here and there. I'm still on last season. I don't know if I got to this season or not.
Busy friends. Like some of your other friends.
But some of them I think I saw before. Hi, honey. Because I'll watch it and I'll go, wait a minute. I saw this. So I don't know. I might be double watching.
You know what you should watch if you like it? Landman.
What is it?
The first season of Landman with Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched that.
It's good.
The Librarian is pretty big.
I gotta write that down so I can look for Librarian. I still have my list. Feed Phil, Bridgerton, The Pit, The Chosen, and now The Librarian. I don't know what Department Q on Amazon is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't usually know what half of my notes mean.
Yeah, when I look at him and I'm like, what the heck was I writing here?
On a good day, I can read my writing, but some days I can't even read my own writing. It just depends. And I'm trying to stay on the lines because for some reason the last year or so I've been writing sideways. But I've been waiting to hear from my mom to see if she talked to her friend to find out what the heck. And then my daughter's going to go over and train her how to use her watch. I couldn't imagine laying out outside all night long.
Well, I told you that one of my coworkers fell outside in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get up. And nobody found her until the next day. And it got really, really cold that night.
I wonder if she wasn't dehydrated because it was hot. Of course, I don't know about night. Once it's dark, I'm in the house. I don't go out. Dogs don't go out.
Girl, I love your pet. Oh, She has to be between my feet.
What'd you say? She peed her pants? Are you?
No, she has to be between my feet.
Oh. All right. It's time to go to the doctor and get these ears cleaned out. I think I got potatoes growing in there.
You never know. Never know.
I am going to try and get a little footage while I'm out, but I won't be posting anything while I'm gone. Houston, you're out of bobbin thread.
Yeah, George, Noah Wiley was the
What? You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Noah Wiley was played in The Librarian.
Uh-huh.
Who did? Sorry, I can't hear.
Noah Wiley.
Oh, okay.
Lisa Joydy's asking if FedEx delivered George.
Yes. And I'll tell you what, that girl that delivered it, she was strong.
Good morning, Gladys.
Because the boxes that it came in was very heavy.
Hi, Gladys.
Oh, they rebooted it, Sheila?
Hi, Norma.
Oh, that's right. I did see the reboot. I watched that too.
Of The Librarian?
Yeah.
Yes. But it wasn't as good.
No, it wasn't.
Remakes never are.
They never are.
Oh, Sheila says we're all on the TV now. It's interesting to see everyone's sewing spaces.
I was too lazy to do cameras today, so you can't see anything but my crap behind me.
Don't look too hard at my room. It's horrible.
Joydy says, Mona, if you do any marching or twirling on vacation, take video, please.
Okay, but I'm telling my friends, I don't want that video camera out when we're out and around, especially in the pool.
Good morning, Norma.
Or after I've had a rum. I am going to videotape the wolves.
Sheila says, Mona, are you a twirler?
Yes, I am.
Good morning, Jess.
I like to twirl curtain rods. I wasn't a twirler in high school.
Donna's saying, everybody look in Lisa's room really close.
It's so dirty. It's just so dirty.
Yeah, so is mine. It's piled everywhere. But I want to get this big shelf out of here. Don't ask me what I'll do with all that stuff. I think I'll have to take this shelf apart to get it upstairs, or maybe I'll just get rid of it. Although, poor Haley, I don't know if she'll be able to move or not. Everything's getting so expensive, I worry about her.
Yep.
Hi, Jamie.
Sheila says, Jess, how can you be number one? You just got here.
Maybe she was lurking.
Hi, Chloe.
Hello, everybody.
Chloe,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you for so long.
Deb, you're echoing or something. Deb's almost at 400. She's at 380, so Tell your friends.
Hi, Joe.
Yes, tell people. So,
Oh, Susan.
hmm.
Susan was long arm and the table runner.
Oh,
Yeah, hear you.
I'm just making a simple mat for my desk under my keyboard and stuff.
Good idea. Yeah, this fall I have an old gift mat I need to recover. It's looking dingy.
Oh, so Linda, back to my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
Hi,
If
Susan
they
Munger.
get the job, then I'll move the jazz over there. I'm trying to make the jazz relax.
Do you want to try the speed controller? I don't even know where it is. Oh, Lisa, I found the microphone. I haven't mailed it yet. I thought I did.
Well, I'm not worried about it.
So I will get it in the mail. I need to go there. I haven't been to the mailbox in a month. It's probably jam packed. But every time I check, it's got all the for the last tenant or the last box holder. And I don't want this crap.
I know George is sitting there thinking, why are you sewing that on her?
And the main reason I want to get rid of this shelf, I keep hitting my arm on it, my hand, and it hurts. By G's. By Joe. Then I can move the ironing board over there and have more room. Less things to stub my toe on. I almost bought a dining room table, thank God, because it probably wouldn't fit in my car. And plus, it already sold on Facebook.
I'm glad I don't have Facebook because I would be buying things on Marketplace all the time. Ooh,
well, I took it off because I was getting scammers, but I still keep it on because I talk to my friends in New York on there. Most of my family is not on there. They're blocked. It's just for me to chat with my friends in New York. But next month I have a job dog sitting. Hi, Katie. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hi, Katie. How are you? Lisa, Joyce is asking, have you noticed Rainy on Soya? I think she's pregnant.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I don't look at people's areas.
I don't
Look healthy.
I was listening to him yesterday and I happened to look down and I saw Joyce's name pop across the screen.
I was in there. Did you see me say hi, Lisa?
Well, I never comment. Well, yeah, I did comment because I commented yes about
Oh man, I'm sorry
about something.
You got no bobbin.
Well, I didn't look for your name. When I first got there, instead of saying hi to them, I said, hi, Lisa.
No, I think they were talking about ketamine and they were asking a question.
When I was in there, they were talking about Red Hots, the Red Hot Society.
Oh yeah,
They were doing
I
friend.
think that might have been when I saw Joyce's name pop along.
They were doing the friend kit.
I haven't sold anything.
They were like $75, and to me, that's just too much for something you don't know what it looks like.
See, now I'm gonna have to be nosy and check Rainy out. I'm gonna super speed through the video and just see Rainy. But the boys didn't announce until their wives were so far along.
Right.
And I think they're going to Ohio to visit family, so maybe they want to announce the family first.
That could be. Right,
if she is, I don't know. Or she could just be like the rest of us and just get a little fat.
Yeah, quilting does it to you, I'm telling you. Where's my thing that you go with the thing? I'm going to have to buy a new thing. It's over here. I need to stop moving the things. Got my blog done for your challenge, but I can't show it to you.
I can't show you mine either.
I only have one. Where is my
I'm almost done.
binding for my quilt?
I'm almost done with mine.
Oh, all I have is one block, and I got to stretch it to 25 inches, so I'll be a while.
Hi, Elaine.
I hope it didn't get thrown in the garbage. Let me check.
Hello.
Oh, Joyce says she's showing like chest high, and she looks like she's put on a little weight.
Well, if I could just show chest high, you all know I've been my doctor not happy with me.
Yeah, I put on weight. And you know what? I don't give a crap.
Hi, Susan Gabriel.
Mae West was a very popular star back in the day, and she was well-rounded.
Yes, she was.
Who, Marilyn Monroe?
No, Mae West.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And Dottie somebody. Oh my gosh, what did I do with it?
Dottie West? Who was that?
I don't know.
Oh, Dottie West is a country singer.
Oh, there you go. Then that's not the right one. I was thinking of somebody on Gunsmoke.
Oh, that's Kitty.
Oh, Kitty.
Amanda Blake.
But she got thin towards the end. Oh, there it is. I probably could have cut all these by the time I found it. There we go.
I'm sorry, I'm doing Mona's kind of sewing here. Speed sewing.
I'm just doing mindless. I'm just sewing two pieces of fabric together with no plan. I'm being a Joe today. Sewing without a plan. And then we'll see what comes up. I'm glad I got the cow quilt done, and I can't find that yellow fabric. I don't know what I did with it. I got to try and work it in.
I lost something too. I can't remember what I lost, but I lost.
I found fabric that I bought off Rita, but then I lost the fabric, the yellow fabric.
I can't remember what it was that I was looking for. And it's because I hid everything away. And now I can't find things.
Hi, Jess. She's working on the petals quilt Tasha from Tasha's Quilts Created. Love it. Oh, good. Yes, that's how Joe does it, she says. Well, my goal this year is to instead of taking the scraps from a quilt and shoving them in a bin to try and use them on the back.
I try to use my scraps that I process as soon as I can, or I end up giving them away if I just don't want to deal with it.
Well, my process is I shove them in a bin and move them upstairs. That's the whole middle of my floor up there. I could probably turn the little tiny room up there into my scrap room. Have it all done. But I'm not a neat person. I am a messy, stuff all over the place creator. Ask my mom. She'd come in to check my room and it'd be all nice and clean, and she'd look under my bed. And then there'd everything be. So then I got wise to her, and I would hide it in the closet. So she'd open the closet and it would all fall out.
Mm-hmm.
So then I did both of those, but then she would get mad if I just shoved my underwear in the drawer. And I used to get so mad and stomp my little feet and say, "Nobody's going to see my underwear. What do I care for?"
You don't know.
She goes, "Well, if you get in a wreck, you want clean underwear." Of course, I was a smarty. And I said, "Well, if I get in a wreck driving, I'll be dead because I don't know how to drive."
Yeah.
I don't know how she put up with me. I really don't.
Because she loved you.
Yeah, but love can only go so far with that mouth.
She still loved you.
But I only ever told her I hated her once, and man, she walloped me in the face. Well, she walloped me twice. Once for that, and once when I thought I was cool at the football game. I got smacked in the mouth for smoking. When I was supposed to be babysitting. I hired somebody to babysit my job cheaper so I could still get paid and go to the football game.
Susan said she's procrastinating, watching YouTube today, and she should get outside and pull weeds.
I don't pull weeds. I spray them and spray them some more.
Hey, Jessica!
Because my weeds around here, I got a lot of poison ivy, poison oak, and what's the other one? Tumac or turmac. Hi, Sherry.
Sumac.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Agnes.
Sumac. Not to be mistaken for turmeric.
Yeah. It's all over my yard. And most of it is gone, but it's still the one bush that I hate. It's covered in. And of course, the pear tree is covered. So I got those done. Yippee skippy you. Let's see what one looks like. Well, it's a little narrow, but we got some kind of block. So we'll see. I'm not going to iron them all. I don't think. I could sit here and...
Sumac is very good herb that she uses in Arabic cooking.
What, turmeric?
No, sumac.
I thought that was poison.
That's what I thought.
Poison sumac. Yes, it is. Leaves of 3. Let it be.
Oh, sumac has 3? I thought poison ivy has 3. But poison ivy is deceptive because it starts out green with the little red leaves, but then when the leaves get bigger, they turn green. Because that got me the one time when I pulled it out by the roots and got the oil all over me. Oh my goodness, I thought I was going to die.
I can tell you what will.
Oh, there it is. I have been looking all over for this little camera thing. It was clipped right here on my table. Oh my gosh.
You're too funny today.
I went to sleep. I got lots of sleep. When I sleep, I'm in a good mood. Oh, you gotta turn it on, man. Here, I'll go over here so I can watch you guys. I gotta get my. There, now I can. Well, I can't really see, but I can see what you're sewing.
Joy says it is, but if used right, I can't see that word. It's behind that heart.
Well, I can't see it because it's clear across the room.
Buy the sumac and a spice at the store.
Oh, did not know. Did not know that.
Nope, I didn't know.
About the only spices I buy are garlic and rosemary and thyme.
And oregano.
Oh, I don't buy oregano. I can't stand that. Can't stand the taste. Yucky. Yucky you. I'm cooking today, so we're having spaghetti out of a jar. Haley's lucky it's not SpaghettiOs.
We're having taco salad.
Yeah, we had that last week. It was really good. But I had a salad this week and I put half a can of beets in it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I forgot how sweet they are.
Me no likey beets.
Oh, you don't like beets? Oh, they're so good.
No, I don't like beets either.
I mean,
I bought a raw one once, but I didn't know how to cook it and everything, and all I did was get bread all over my hands and never did get to eat it.
I mean, I do not like beets.
I don't like lima beans and those chi-chi beans.
I don't know what I don't know what a chi-chi bean is, but I know what a chi-chi is in some languages. You know what I'm saying?
It's those little round. You can make hummus out of it.
Garbanzo bean chickpeas.
Yeah.
Chickpeas. Oh my gosh! I was trying to think. What is a chi-chi bean?
Joyce says years ago, her and her first husband stopped by the side of the road for I'm not going to say why, but we both wound up with poison ivy almost all over our body.
Were there any babies that came 8 months later? 9 months later?
Hi, Sandy.
Inquiring minds. Inquiring minds.
Hi, Sandy Boo.
Terry's in the house.
Hi, so Terry.
Well, dear.
Terry's laughing. Chickpeas are chi-chi beans.
Chi-chi beans. I mean,
that's what I call them. Well, my mom used to put them in everything, and I go, get them sawdust bullets out of my plate.
I'm just wondering, I've never heard them called chi-chi beans before.
But I do like hummus. That's made with them, but I don't like the bean.
Jean says, Joyce, LOL, same situation, but my husband ended up with a tick on his bottom.
Oh, jeez. Well, I guess it's better than a tick on your Oscar Mayer. I almost said it, and I'm like, you can't say that here.
I guess.
Now that song will be stuck in my head. How I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
You guys are so fun. Jordan's laughing like crazy at you, Mona.
Well, now these little blocks are turning out cute.
Terry says, roast them, Mona. Great snack.
Yeah, I like them.
They are a little dry, though.
They are.
If you
might as well eat dust.
If you eat the crunchy ones, you know, they sell them as snacks in the stores. And if you eat the crunchy ones, they can be a little dry. So you need to make sure that you have some liquid or something.
I'll stick to potato chips and pretzels. The breakfast of champions.
I like hummus. I'll eat it straight out of the can.
What's that? Oh, those beans?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I like garbanzo beans. I'll rinse them and put a
No,
little with a little olive oil and salt and pepper.
no, I like black beans, which I never ate before until whenever Haley started going to Chipotle. And then she's like, get some black beans. I said, okay.
I
And
like
they're
black
pretty good.
I like black beans and turkey chili.
With jelly?
Turkey chili with black.
Oh, turkey chili.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like turkey chili, but I don't know what they did to the turkey, but I don't know. Poultry just doesn't taste good to me.
No, it's because it's fake. It's all fake.
Is there any turkeys left in the world, or are they just, cloning meat?
Well, it's kind of like it is very difficult to find watermelon with seeds outside in a grocery store. You have to go to a farmer's market for watermelon with seeds.
Yeah, and that was half the fun when you were a kid, is seeing who could spit the watermelon seeds the farthest.
Yeah.
My dad and I always had a contest going.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't allowed to do it in front of my mom or grandmother, but boy, when they left the room. But if my mom wasn't there, my grandmother let me pretty much do whatever I wanted. I was her favorite. Still am. She's not here, but I'm sure I'm still her favorite up there.
My sister was my grandmother's favorite.
Especially now that I'm not the black sheep anymore.
For now.
Well, that one's a little crooked, but it'll be fine and dandy.
Mona's famous words. It'll be fine.
It will be fine.
It'll be fine.
I like the ones that have the little strips. I didn't have enough of the strip. But I will make sure these are all the same size, because I'm not good at math to see what I need for when they're all different sizes. And I can't get to my design wall. That's usually what I do. I just put them up and poke them, or, see what fits. This one has the selvage on, so it'll have to be trimmed. Ooh, maybe I'll make some half square triangles out of these. Who knows?
You go for it.
Yep. Maybe they won't be on the back of this quilt. They'll end up in Lisa's challenge. I could add them to my one block I have done.
I'll have mine done and I'll be able to cross it off the list. I got to work on my grandson's quilt though. I guess I need to cut it up. It's a big old panel, so all I really need to do is sandwich it. I don't need to do it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, I just need to. It's really, really a cheater. It's such a pretty panel that I don't want to cut into it.
Yeah, I'm not cutting my chicken panel. My
Choice says, I don't see y'all.
No, it's a chicken.
How in the world y'all can chat and sew at the same time without messing up?
Oh, I do.
That's why I'm working on a scrap project, because if it's just going under my keyboard, if it's messy, it's messy.
Now, I cannot cut and talk at the same time.
No,
Either I'll be missing a finger, or all the different things will be different sizes, or the wrong size. And I can't read directions and talk and listen to noise. Unless it's music. Music calms me down.
Plus, I like to do little projects that I can actually finish on a
Finish,
line.
yep. Well, I'm really liking these blocks here. These ones. Well, they're not really blocks yet. I think they look like half a block. They're blockheads. And this fabric wasn't even in the quilt. I don't know where it came from. It was laying over there and I just cut it up. Hopefully it wasn't for a project.
It's too late now if it was.
Yep. It was just a strip. It's not like, well, it was laying there with those project bags. It may have had a purpose, but not anymore.
Deb gave me the opportunity to work on this, and because I was thinking I needed one, because my mouse pad was off. I've had my mouse pad for so long that it was just a little.
I don't have a mouse pad. I'm using my sewing mat as my mouse pad. And before that, I was using a little tiny cutting board. Cutting board. No, not a board. It wasn't a board. Cutting mat.
Well, I had one of those Thomas Kincaid mouse pads that I didn't want to get rid of, but I think it saw its demise on Friday.
Well, here's some chickens. Chicky, 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 chew. I got a bag ready to sew tomorrow. On tomorrow's live. The only way I'll be canceling tomorrow's live is if I'm at the garage still. Well, then I won't cancel. I'll just go live from the garage and say hi.
And say, Deb, Rowena, so.
Rowena won't be here this week. Her daughter's coming to visit. And I will not be here next week.
Yes,
I'm working on a secret project.
You're working on a secret?
Called a suntan and a buzz.
Tell you what, we had such fun childhood. We were fortunate. We had fun childhoods, fun teenage years, fun young adult years.
Got to hang out and play and, walk around without getting worried about getting kidnapped. I'm sure it happened, but
we were too stupid to know that it existed. I mean, that it happened because we didn't have all the tech.
Yeah. And we would play kick the can till dark.
I think there were a lot of times I just left the house with 10 cents to make a telephone call.
Yeah, I think in high school mine was up to a quarter.
It was like 10 cents or a quarter, and that you carried with you for safety in case you had.
Yeah, I keep mine in my sock.
Yep. I just threw mine in the bottom of my shoe and then put my foot in.
Because when I was younger, I didn't carry purses or none of that. I never started carrying a purse till I started smoking. Then I needed something to hide my cigarettes.
I don't think I carried a purse either. I don't remember.
Yeah, I carried the least of possible. Because I was always walking everywhere, riding my bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Most of the times it was in my jeans, or I don't know. I don't really remember.
Yeah, because I never carried a ID or nothing like you have to now.
Oh, you know where most of my for school, most of my things were in because we had those peachy folders. Remember the peachy folders?
No.
You don't remember the peachy folders with the sports things on it?
No, I don't know what a peachy folder is. I've never heard of it.
Let
Is
me
that
know.
the color of the folder? Or?
That's what it was called, a peachy folder or something. But it had well, that's what we call it was a peachy folder in Hawaii. But it was that yellow. It was that yellow folder that had like two little pockets on it, and it always had sports references. And we used to go and put plastic covers on ours and just put everything down inside the plastic covers.
No.
Oh well, Sheila, I could see you needing purse, carry a purse for your roller gloss and pens.
I'm doing this one now, Susan.
But yeah, I don't think I carried anything.
I don't
Hi.
think I did till I was a teen and needed to hide, secret supplies and stuff.
And then in school we had
Hide my
lots.
Boone's Farm or whatever that cheap crap was we used to drink. Ugh, that stuff is
Boone's
disgusting.
Farm. Yep.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Yep. Ugh, gross.
And I'm thinking that sometimes I just don't remember most of my high school days.
You don't remember most of your mind?
My high school days, I just don't remember. It was I just don't remember.
I didn't like school, period. I was constantly trying to escape.
It's all just kind of a blur. Just kind of a blur.
I had it down to a system where I could get out of every class, get a free lunch so I could go home and tan. Get out of I hated the pep rallies. They were so loud.
I will tell you that there were that I had some enemies that would leave wonderful language on the. I was one of those people that they wrote words about in the bathroom stalls.
Aww.
Oh.
I wish I'd have known you back then. I'd have kicked their butts but good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yep. Mona would have stood up for you.
Well, I got them done. But they're all different sizes.
For the life of me, I can't find my baby lock book.
Hey, look, I got the cows going the right direction.
I don't have it.
I think I'll be able to make blocks out of these. If not, they'll go in my orphan block.
Susan, I got the other one done.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I can't measure on that.
What am I looking for?
Oh, these are 5, but they're only by 4. So I need to add another inch to these to make them 5. Well, no, if I keep them all 5 by 4, then that'll be fine as long as they fit somewhat together. And
Well,
that little
where did I put
that little piece of salvage can stay. I think I'll just square these and then worry about it later.
Oh, nobody can see me putting this binding on because it's a half-assed. Sorry, it's a half-butt binding. It's like nobody's gonna see it, and
That's what's like mine for the. I forgot I was making single fold binding, and I still cut it for the double fold. Oh my god, the thing's huge. But they can still do something with it. All right, this is now it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Jean,
2, 3, 4. Oh, so I might as well make these 4.5 by 4.5. That seems to be the roundabout size. Except these are bigger. These are 5.5.
yeah, Joy Team wants to know if you picked the colors or was it a kit?
I bought a kit.
Nikki said me. I think Nikki and I were a lot alike.
Yeah, I think me and Nikki would have got along great.
I think we would have been the ones that. Well, I had like a college campus as my high school. So
I bought the kit to go with it, Joy.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do all these 4.5.
I cannot find the owner's manual to this anywhere. Oh, maybe I just saw it.
ask Kelly.
Yeah. He probably reads it after you go to sleep.
He don't like he don't like here when we're on the live. He's always like, "Don't talk to me."
My husband's kind of getting used to it. As soon as he hears Deb's and Moment's voice, it's like,
Yeah, Haley runs upstairs when we get together. She goes, "You guys are so loud."
That's what my husband said.
That's because we have so much fun.
That's because
I found it.
That's because we can't hear and we have the volume turned.
Yep. I know I can't. All right, I'm going to do these first. I think I have a plan. I just need a ruler.
Oh, I'm so tired of scraps.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm going to use this one. I got to stand up to cut or else I can't see right. Let's see. Well, I can't use this one either because apparently these are wonky. Well, just do one step at a time. Quit psyching yourself out, you dumbass. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Sheila never got kicked out of school for skipping. Doesn't mean she didn't do it.
I never got caught.
I need to. I got caught.
I didn't. I wrote from the time I started high school. I wrote all notes, even the note my mom done. I would rewrite it in my own handwriting and turn it in, so they would never know.
I got caught.
But I got caught doing other stuff.
Well, the funny thing is, my dad worked at the school.
Oh, God, that would have been my worst nightmare.
He was the head custodian.
My dad was a custodian too at the school at my elementary school.
My dad was the head custodian, and my uncle, he worked with the pool and all that.
We didn't have a pool.
All of the janitors knew me, and all of the teachers knew me, and yet I was still able to skip.
Let me so when I was in elementary school, one of the things I remember is I was a little thief. I was. I guess I was hungry or something. I don't know. Or, you know, but all the kids, when we brought our lunches in elementary school, we'd have it stacked up by the little cubbies that our things were kept in. And I'd go around and I'd steal people's desserts out of the and I got I think I got caught. I know I got caught, but my dad was the head custodian as well at the elementary school, and do you know how embarrassing it was for him? Because they had to go and tell my dad that I was stealing people's snacks. I was like, "Oh, well."
Yeah, Nikki, we had a pool at our school, and we had to take swimming as part of our PE class.
Did you have a swim team?
Yeah,
No, we didn't.
We
We did
did,
not.
but I remember PE and then that stupid, dancing thing.
Sheila says, y'all will not be surprised to know that I was the most spirited. I
You
made outfits for our spirit days.
I believe it. I believe it. You
What
are
did I do to
still
this?
you are still the most spirited, Sheila.
Susan says, we had cops in high school. We had one cop, and he was everybody's friend.
Oh,
He ended up divorcing his wife and marrying one of the students.
oh.
Oh, that's creepy.
Well, all I can say,
Pedophile-ish.
well,
Lisa, was your nickname Snack Stealer?
oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Snack stealer.
Terry says, maybe if we had a pool in our high school, I wouldn't have had to cut out and go to the beach as often. Joydy says, I had to wear stupid blue gym uniforms at school. I did too, Joydy. And my mom sewed my whole first name to it. And when I wore it, it was always bent over the DE. And all you could see was bra.
All I can tell you, well, my let me my aunt, or she wasn't really my aunt. She was a she used to be a nun. She was a friend of the family, and we called her aunt. And I'm not going to say her name in case anybody happens to watch this in the future of my family. But she had a friend that she lived with. Okay, a female friend she lived with, and she was my aunt. She was the principal at my elementary school. Because I went to two separate elementary school, I guess my dad said, no, she can't be here. She's just causing me too much embarrassment. And
Muriel said she was voted most popular.
well, I'm not going to tell you what I was voted.
Nikki says we had to do aerobics all the time. I still hate that Huey Lewis and the News song. Hard Rock.
Did you have to wear a bathing cap when you went for swimming? Oh, I hated those things.
We didn't have swimming. Because
We didn't have a pool, but we had to go to another school to learn, whatever you call it.
Jean says substitute teacher in gym class made us run super hard in the heat one day. I passed out. It was terrible.
Mm. You know what was the hardest thing and the most embarrassing thing? One of the most embarrassing, because I guess I was just an embarrassing child. But I really don't like being put on display.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like the focus of attention being on me. But
Terry
we
said Lisa at least had focused on stealing something worthwhile. Dessert.
That's right. Who wants the sandwiches? I mean, who wanted that? And we went to school when you still had those glass thermoses. Remember?
No,
You never had a glass thermos
no, we ate. We had to eat at school.
for elementary school?
Yeah, we ate lunch at school.
Oh, we didn't have a cafeteria at school when I was growing up. For not for
Oh,
elementary school. We
we
had a
did.
we had a cafeteria when I got into junior high.
No, we always had
I had to walk
cafeterias and
home for
lunches.
lunch because I only live 5 blocks from the school.
So we all packed our lunch. So I had a very good variety of snacks to steal.
You know what? I'm getting too confused. I'm getting out the tape. Where's my tape? Tape. Oh, tape. Oh, here you are.
Muriel said none of the teachers could pronounce her name correctly, so the entire class would chant her name correctly until the teacher got it right.
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing, but cool at the same time.
Lisa, what state did you grow up in?
Hawaii.
That must have been Sheila asking. She wants to know where everybody lives.
Yep.
I was born and raised in Hawaii. I didn't leave Hawaii until I was.
No, that was Joydy.
I didn't leave Hawaii until I was 18. Or no, I was 19 when I left Hawaii.
All right, there's 4.
Sheila said she spent her lunch money buying a candy bar at the snack bar.
Oh, that's what I got to do. I just need to turn this upside down, you clown.
We used to have lunch trucks in Hawaii, or lunch trucks
What
for.
the heck? All right, no more talking for me. That'll have to get added to another block.
Oh, Sheila said she didn't have to ask. She knows Lisa is from Hawaii.
But we had lunch trucks, and you could go to the lunch truck. They would all park outside of the high school, and you could get sushi and noodles and big Chinese almond cookies from the lunch truck.
Regina says, why would you leave Hawaii?
Well, Regina, we'll have a conversation about that on Discord.
That's another conversation to have on Thursdays.
Yeah, it's not a conversation I ever want my grandkids to hear. So
It says she would have loved to have had Tahulu lessons if she lived in Hawaii.
well, I did have hula lessons, and I was horrible at it.
So you're saying you ain't got no rhythm?
Well, I have rhythm because I was raised in a Puerto Rican household, and we did a lot of Puerto Rican dancing. But the Hawaiian dancing, it was
It was
too.
like,
It was just too. It was too structured.
sorry, couldn't resist.
And people who do hula back then, or who taught hula back then, they are like the quilting. They are like the quilting police. They're just totally critical. If your toe is out of place, or your toe is saying something different than the rest of your body, so I didn't do well with hula. I know how to do the hula. Well, actually, If I tried to do it now, I'd probably have to have hip replacement.
Yeah.
And I was telling my husband, I said, with this Coke thing that is all supposed to be cane sugar, I said, I wonder where they're going to get the cane sugar from now because all the sugar fields from Hawaii are gone. I don't think they have any processing plants in Hawaii anymore. And Hawaii used to be all cane fields when I was growing up. Hawaii is not the Hawaii that you visit now. The Hawaii of my childhood.
Crazy about that. Move you over.
All right, I finished my project up. Started it. I love it when I start a project on your live and end it on your live.
All right, I'm going to take a picture of this block so I know how I want it. Turn around.
Okay, you got to show it.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a little scrappy, I don't care project with some 4.5 inch squares. It's just a little runner for under my desk, my keyboard.
Oh, cute. So cute.
For under my keyboard on my desk.
Oh, yeah.
Very cute.
You too can do a project in an hour. It will have mistakes. Just don't show it to people. I guess I need to clean up my oh, it's 12:15, 12:20 already.
I went into the locker, changed my bobbin back to the thread I have on top, and Jazzy liked it
You
much
are echoing bad, Missy.
to manual settings. Mm. I'm just trying to thread my bobbin.
Oh, Joyce, take yes, get some rest.
I did it before.
Now that I know what I'm doing, and it's going a little better here.
And I'm starving.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm eating for lunch. Probably some lettuce and a little bit of beets and some cheese. Well, I might have a cucumber ready on the vine. I'll have to go check.
I'm
I
eating
haven't watered yet.
I'm eating a taco salad.
Well, these are turning out kind of cute, if I do say so myself.
It's so horrible being short.
I don't get it.
You don't get what?
How to thread this dang thing? I did it before. Why can't I do it now?
Because you're on a live.
Probably.
I think I forgot to turn these. Oh, horror.
If I ever get another sewing machine, it is going to be a tall shank or whatever you call it. It's not going to be a short shank machine.
High shank.
Huh?
High shank.
Yeah, it's not going to be a short shank or low shank again.
My next machine will be a Sailrite. Heavy duty, baby. Maybe.
If I ever replace my machine, it will be another Janome because I like the Janome.
All right. I don't get this.
Houston, we have a problem. One of these is
I pulled that fabric out for that bag. I'm not going to make the bag.
The Geo Chicker.
Yeah, I'm not going to make the Geo. I'm
I
going to
thought
make
you were going to make a market bag.
I'm going to make a different bag for it. Well,
Or
I'm
whichever
going to make
one.
I'm going to make a different bag. I don't know what bag I'm going to make. I might make my daughter another bag.
There you go.
Sometimes I have to put my foot down to get my
Oh,
thread.
I've got commercials.
Get mine to thread.
Well,
is that maybe it?
I think I'm going to make all these blocks different.
I am 5 foot, Sheila. I am 5 foot and 3/4 of an inch. Actually, a half an inch, and somehow I shrunk a quarter of an inch.
Hi, Teresa. I didn't even see you come in.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. Welcome in. Welcome in. You don't have to wear your headphones anymore.
Yeah, Joy, I found it. It was up here on my pile.
Susan's baby got out of his cage.
Yes. I'd have been freaking out.
Deb, how much longer are we going to stay on here?
We can go anytime you want.
I got to cook. I got to cook for the hubby.
Yeah.
It won't take that long, but I still have to cook. And he was out there just working so hard in the yard. He
Throwing scraps away.
He pulled my knockout rose bush that was dead out of the flower bed, and he trimmed down holly bushes, and he cleaned the fence line.
Well, that's a good guy.
That's fine, Teresa, if you're listening. Sometimes my mouth is moving, but I'm not listening either. And I don't know what.
Man, Teresa, where were you 5, 10, 15 minutes ago? I've been doing this for how long now? All right.
Ooh, don't cut yourself, you dummy.
Now, this afternoon, I will be putting my pieces on Daryl over there. My other brother, Daryl.
I need to make you a
Put this on it.
I need to make you names. Machines.
I had never named a machine before. It was always my brother. The other brother was down underneath here.
I only have 3 machines that are named: Owiza, Emma, and George. The other ones are not named. My Treadle and stuff, they're not named. Now the Treadle might get named after
Oh, I chopped his head off.
I clean her and put her new belt and fill her up really good.
Oh, Teresa said she just didn't have much to say, so she was just listening. Well, you should have jumped in 15 minutes ago when I first started having trouble with it.
My sister, my adopted sister, she was 4'10". My mom was 4'10" or 11". That family was a short family.
Nikki says she's 5'3". She towers over her biological mother. She's only 4'10". And my half sister is only 4'8". Thankfully, my biological father was 6 foot tall.
I gotta clean up my sewing room before I go to bed tonight. It is so, I've got stuff all over the place.
Yeah, me too. But I'm not doing it.
That's how I am, Sheila. I don't have much to say, but I'll still talk.
The rest of these can get trimmed another day.
Oh, Muriel, that's so
Done.
funny. That is so funny.
Oh my God, look at all the thread on
Deb,
the floor.
look at Muriel's name for her machines.
My 3 Jukies are named Junkie, Tweaker, and Addict.
That's funny.
Oh, they said I froze, so I guess it's time for me to go. Oh no, there I am. I didn't freeze. I was reading my phone.
Yeah, she's can be very still like a ninja.
Ninja.
Well, Teresa says that most of the time it happens when she's using the walking foot. Well, I'm just not used to this machine yet, so me trying to do this and then looking for the book, and the book don't tell you to put the foot down. Nikki says her sewing room looks like she had a thread party. She needs to dust, mop, and vacuum.
I vacuumed on the break between.
Nobody thought I froze too. I'm like, no, I'm just reading my phone. People names except one, and she is called Beauty. Teresa, if you need help, you can ask me too.
We should have a cutie day or a free motion quilting cutie day, whatever you got day in Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. We could do that on the 8th. The 7th or the 8th. It's a Thursday, August. I'll be off that day.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You'll just have to you'll have to remind me, but I can't do it that Friday.
Okay, everybody, you got to remember August 8th. Lisa's room.
It's the 7th or the 8th. It's that Thursday. The 8th. My hubby is. I almost said his name. Hubby is taking the day off, and we're going to drop off all my charity quilts.
Oh.
To get them out of the house because it's all over the place. So my hubby's taking the 8th off, and then we'll probably do a running around that Friday, so we don't have to do it Saturday.
Muriel says Junkie is from the Salvation Army. Tweaker always needs tuning, and Addict so sweetly that I'm hooked on using it. That's good. Joe asked Terry how many machines she had.
And
Terry says, Joe, are you planning an intervention? I would have to count them. Oh, Thursday is the 7th, Sheila says.
That's when we can do it. We'll just have to put it in. Deb, you're going to have to write it down, but I can do it on the 7th. My husband's taking off on the 8th, so we can, like I said, he can help me with these quilts to deliver it.
August 7th.
Because I think I have like 35 quilts to deliver.
Joe says Terry and Williams intervention throwdown.
All right, Deb, I really got to go. I got to cook. I can't get it.
Hey, Alicia.
Hi, everybody.
We're gonna go now that I got my machine threaded the right way.
Bye.
They're still there.
Bye,
everyone. Bye, So Terry. Bye, Alicia. Bye, Nikki. Bye, Lori. Bye, Sheila. Bye, Donna. Bye, Sherry.
I can't get my mouth.
Bye, Lisa. Ramona and Slid right